In this vlog, I'm going to be building my own roof rack system out of extruded aluminium that you guys may have heard it being referred to as 80-20.
Hi guys, we're Vanlife My Way. My name's Nikki.
And I'm Paul.
We're a husband and wife team who have had many adventures over the years and now are planning to take early retirement and make van life our next adventure.
Coming from a background of equipping vehicles for overland and expedition travel, we hope you'll find our van build of interest as we create a van perhaps better suited to modern van life.
So do come along on our journey as we build our mobile home whilst taking you on some mini adventures in our camper van, Rad the Silver Surfer.
So while Nikki goes to make me a cup of tea, done a recording. Oh yeah. So while Nikki goes to make me a cup of tea, I've just received delivery of my brackets to go with my other brackets in order to make my own roof rack system out of extruded aluminium, which you guys will probably know as 80-20. You'll also probably know that the Fiat Ducato has strange lugs on its roof, which makes it very awkward to make your own roof rack system unless you buy something like these. These come from the States. Google Promaster, everything's available for it. So I bought 8 of these to fit those awkward little lugs. It comes with a spacer block, which is 3D printed, and then using my bracket that will fit onto the top, like so, and allow me to run a channel of my extruded aluminium, and that's going to make a super strong roof rack to house everything from our solar panels and perhaps support a decking system as well to allow us to walk on the top of. Were you making faces? Was she making faces?
My version, bracket, spacer, another bracket, 80-20.
You build a bloody thing then.
Did you like that?
I like that.
Oi Paul, stop! Mick wants to know if we're going to show pies today.
Yeah.
Yay!
I hope you're ready.
I'm supposed to be getting on with my van.
Oh, look, we're here. No, people are not paying them.
What are you doing again? What? Just spare the horses, just go for it. Yay! Got a wet bum hand. Shows you. Oh yeah, you dirty bum. How much is in it now?
About 5.
Check your front one as well.
I bloody will.
You cooking?
I'm making a cup of coffee.
Ooh. There's those. Did you bring mugs here too?
Hey, what?
Did you bring mugs?
Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't even know you'd come in. So
There's some bins over there. If you go to the bins, you can rake out some old mugs.
oh,
Yeah, alright, just give them a wash out. Yeah. How much is in it now?
40.
Oh yeah, keep going.
So these are the little things that cause all the problems when you wanted to build your own roof rack system on top of a Citroen relay. The lugs are not even running central to the main channel. Most vehicles you'll find a bolt hole there which will allow you to bolt any type of roof rack system down you want to it. But what we have to do is pick up on that lug, and that's why we've had to buy these things from the States in order to slide on there so we can actually make our roof rack system. Now as you clamp these bolts up, that lifts the whole system up and catches on that lug, pulling upwards rather than pulling down. Don't go too hard with the spanner, you might break something, but that is rigid on there. That's not going anywhere. I'm just going to cut and drill some pieces of rubber to now fit between my bracket and my extruded aluminium, to give a nice bit of cushioning. So I've just fastened all of my roof rack brackets on the roof when Nikki had a good idea. She said,
Hey Paul, why don't you turn the fucking brackets the other way around instead of looking like stupid crap?
and I thought that was a good idea. Nikki was right about these brackets. They do look a lot nicer on the inside of the rack system, and we were able to bolt our extruded aluminium to the brackets by using these called T-slotted channel nuts, which are designed to run in the channels of the extruded aluminium, allowing us to bolt straight through and clamp all this together.
So bracket lugs on, spacer on, bracket on.
Job done. Honestly, clamp, 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 finish.
Half a day.
Done.
See, that's better.
My cross sections arrived from JKN Automotive with some brackets, and I could not wait to get started on completing this rack system. First I put the rear section on, and I was delighted with the way it looked. On the front, this top piece here is in silver, you may know, because they don't do a curved section in black. I thought, do you know what? That's going to look quite nice. And it does. The cross sections that I'm going to put across the van in order to mount my solar system was going to be put at this lower level, but because of the curvature on that roof I can't do it, and all I need to do now is move it to the upper level. I did want the solar cells to be fitting flush with this rack system, and I can still do it, so it's a problem I can work around. So let's crack on with that.
Why don't you just bolt that directly to that?
That'll work.
So bearing in mind, yeah, that they're very heavy, about 10 kilos each.
Oh God, no, nowhere near.
I'm sure that's what it said on the box.
Yeah, there'll be 10 kilos.
Anyway, will just those bolts be strong enough to hold this aluminium frame?
Oh, for good, yeah. Because it really depends on how many you're going to put in, because I'll put spreader washers on them as well. I was only going to put 3 in, to be quite honest with you. No, because you've got 3 down this side, 3 down the other side. That's going to be more than enough.
I would put at least 4.
No, I'll put 4 in.
At least.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe 5 on each side.
I'm done. Keep it coming to you, yeah? Yep. Hang on. Stay there. I can get that. You sure?
Oh, well. Perfect. So this is on here. So all I have to do now is I'm going to come over to that side and then we're going to lift it up to the carbon area.
Starfish?
Grass.
Okay, so lift your side up. Okay, that's on.
Right, let's go in.
With my solar panels fitted on the roof, including 2 smaller ones at the front, I had enough space at the back of my van to make myself a deck system using some composite decking boards. I could then use 2 pieces of aluminium section bolted to my extruded aluminium to lay the decking boards onto and bolt down.
Finished. Let's come up. Can't reach here. I'm here. So on this scalding hot day, 30 degrees, I've finished my roof rack system by finally putting these decking boards down to finish the job. I've got my solar panels up at the front. I've got 2 160 watt Renogy's and 2 80 watt Renogy's that are going to power for me 2 separate systems in the van. And finally finished off with some decking boards to the rear to give us a little bit of a platform, but also somewhere to tie down some storage. The T-slotted aluminium sections here lend themselves to bolting all sorts of other bits and pieces down. I could even put another rack system on top of this system if I needed extra storage. So I'm going to be ordering some roof bars that go across the width of this in the same aluminium, which will be able to slide up and down and out of the way if I don't need them, but then come into use if I do. So I hope you've enjoyed watching me build this rack. If you're contemplating building something like this yourself, do get in touch and I will give you some addresses and names and contacts of people along the way who might be able to help out. So thank you for watching. See you soon. Coming through again on your right. Perfect, thanks buddy. On your left. Coming through. Coming through on your right. Where'd you go?
Anything cold at the minute, it'll be alright.
Hello Uncle Paul. Hello. Mad Mick.
Oh yeah.
What? Pepsi Max?
Please.
A beer?
Or a beer.
It's your beer.
Is it mine?
It's yours, you left it as well.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want Pepsi or do you want beer?
Now I'll get a beer. I know. I thought you were going to drink it.
No.
You can drink it, you know.
No.
Been a while since you got your mouth around a burger, mate.
It is.
In your kiddie seat, mate.
In the kiddie seat.
Right, belt up, mate. Nah, your muddy face. Got Mad Mick in the house today. Morning,
Yo.
Mad Mick. Why is Mad Mick here today?
Got me van.
Mad Mick's bought himself a van. What's he got? What's he got? He's bought himself an ambulance. Mick's got an ambulance.
Ambulance. It's going to be Bumblebee ambulance.
Tell us about your ambulance, mate.
It's a Peugeot,
Yeah,
big one.
yeah,
H4, L4.
yeah.
Huge.
So where do you find it?
On Interweb.
On Tinterweb. Cool.
Yeah.
Right, so Mick's bought himself an ambulance, an ex-ambulance. So tell us a little bit about it, engine, why did
It's
you
a
buy this
3
one? Why
litre.
didn't you buy an empty van, mate?
It's a 3 litre
Yeah,
HDI.
yeah,
And I got the 3 litre because it's chain drive,
Yeah.
more reliable,
Yeah.
more power.
cool. So Mick's just brought it in because there's a little bit of work that needs doing on it this morning. Just where the trim's been, those side plastic trims, it's had mud and water settle, and it's just got 1 or 2 little holes and bits and pieces. So we're just going to cut some bits out and put some plates on that today. But apart from that, can we see the inside, mate?
You can. It's all gutted now.
So how did it... I like it. So how did it arrive, mate?
It came with everything apart from the stretcher.
Yeah,
So we've took everything out.
right,
All the cupboards, we're keeping the roof cupboards in. They're
Yeah.
staying in. The lights are staying in.
they're handy.
Yeah. And that cupboard there at the end up against the bulkhead, that's staying in. But everything else has been ripped out.
Right.
We're just waiting for some parts to come. The chap, very nice chap who sold it to me, said he's going to send all the trims and anything else we need. So the inspection, these inspection circles, there's 2 missing at the top there. So we're
Lovely.
sending those and sending new trim for the outside. So yeah,
So what useful kit did it come with?
came with the heater,
Yeah.
the basher heater.
Yeah.
It came with the 9Hell air conditioning,
Yeah.
and it's got the Genesis system in it, which is a nightmare.
Right. Oh.
We've got to figure out how to bypass the Genesis system to get that heater working.
So behind all of these walls, there's a lot of elastic trickery, and there's a lot of ducting as well, isn't there?
Yes.
There's oxygen feeds
Yes.
and God knows what.
The external oxygen feeds
Yeah.
been taken out.
Some people are brave enough to start stripping this back, but when they do, they think to themselves, "I wish I never bothered." You'd have to be really, really brave to start stripping the internals out of one of these things. But why would you want to? Everything's in there. Your insulation, yeah,
Insulation,
Yeah.
there's 10 mm of plastic.
yeah,
It is fantastic.
yeah.
Then
Oh, is
there's
it fantastic plastic?
fantastic plastic.
Excellent.
Lovely to wipe down, and if you knock your missus's head against the wall, it only
Yeah.
dints it, look.
Oh yeah, yeah. Honestly, and I guess your blood splatter can wipe off it really well as well.
Yeah, I've had
Yeah.
several bodies in already.
So it come with also an amazing battery bank.
It did.
So it must have what? Are they 120 amp hour? Well, it's almost 500 amp hour of battery capacity there. AGM batteries.
Yes.
So
Huge bank.
you get a lot with your money for your money, but you get a lot of hassle with it as well if you start stripping too much out. So what Mick's going to do is just keep it as is, as much as you can, and just fill the void on the inside, leaving the rest as it is. Yeah.
Yes, basically. I think you've got to have a lot of knowledge to strip one of these out.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to do more than one of them.
Yeah. But it makes for quite a cheap build then, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, insulated and everything. So
His cabinet's nice. Do like the cabinets. You're going to try painting on the inside of that as well?
yes.
Yeah, just use it on a test piece. You paint on the inside of the perspex, on the outside it looks amazing. Mick's got a van!
Got a vein, and it's no purple going in this van.
Purple?
No purple.
Oh, maybe a purple cushion.
No. No.
Right, let's get weaving.